this video, I'm going to talk about different types of modeling that is going to help all the youngsters to choose the appropriate type of modeling that they fit in. All right, stay with me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and hit that small notification bell right next to the subscribe button. And let's jump into the video. All FYI, there are 10 different types of modeling that you guys can get in. And if you guys didn't know this, now you know this. The first type of modeling is fashion editorial modeling. And this type of modeling, I would also, want to relate this models to the models that you see on Vogue magazines or different types of magazines that exist in the industry. So on a simple note, these are the type of models that you see on the magazine. And to enter into this kind of, modeling, you guys have to be slim, tall, attractive, and you'll have to have that overall package to get into fashion editorial modeling. All right, so number one is you have to find right agencies that are recruiting or that are looking out for the models. Sign up with that particular agency and make sure you have a good body before you get into editorial modeling, because when people are looking at magazines, they look at your body and the type of presentation you have. So make sure you work on your body. You're also tall. I would say a ballpark height would be somewhere about 5'8" or 6, 5'8" for ladies and 6 for men to get into editorial modeling. All right. Number two is runway models. So what are runway models? Runway models are the models that we see walking on the ramp in day to day. And what are they actually representing, right? They are representing a particular designer's clothing. So for instance, let's say there are top designers in country. What they do is they make their designs and they select appropriate models that they fit into that particular designs, and those models have to walk on the ramp showcasing that designs. So the requirement for this type of modeling is that you gotta be tall again, and you gotta be slim. You don't have to be over buff. You have to be lean, right? So that when you're walking on the ramp, you'll have to have that elegance and you have to have that smooth walk, right? So for runway modeling, you guys have to work on your walk. You guys have to work on your lean aesthetic body, and you also have to work on your jawline, right? That's in the market. Number three is swimsuit or lingerie models, right? So these are the type of models who are representing usually the undergarments. And for this type of modeling, the models are usually selected based on their shape or the figure that they have. And they actually select the models who are curvy, voluptuous, and who can actually represent the brand in a very well manner. So for this type of models, make sure you have very good thighs. Your waistline should be curvy, and it is mostly suitable for women. Be looking for lean aesthetic people in this type of modeling. Number four is commercial models. So commercial models are not actually restricted by their age, while most of the other types of modeling are restricted by their age types or what have you. But commercial models are selected irrespective of what age they belong in or what age group they are in. And the only requirement here is they have to be representable in front of the camera. And so these are the models who actually run campaigns or marketing events, and they actually run ad shoots, these kind of, I hope you guys understood, right? The ads that we see on the TV are the commercials, right? So very simple. So for this type of modeling, you gotta have good exposure to the camera. You gotta be well spoken. You shouldn't stammer when you're talking in front of the camera. And it's very important, guys, have a good representation, especially in front of the camera, right? So this is one of the most important aspects of commercial modeling. Make a note of it, guys. Number five is fitness models. Now, fitness models, who are fitness models, man? Fitness models are the ones that we look on YouTube who are very, very aesthetic, very toned, and they maintain a lean body year round. And they are actually selected for fitness kind of campaigns. For example, like, representing gym equipments or gym shoots or fitness shoots or things of that sort. So to get into fitness modeling, number one, you gotta have a very aesthetic lean body. Number two, they don't focus much on your looks. they focus much on your physique. Number two is you gotta have a lean body all year round. That means you have to skip all those cheat days to maintain all that aesthetic look, right? So this is very important. To get into fitness modeling, you gotta have a lot of discipline, and most people don't get into this because of that note, wherein they have to sacrifice a lot of things. Like I want to give you some of the top examples or some of the top fitness models that I know. Jeff Syed, you know, Jeremy Buendia, or all the natural fitness athletes. I wouldn't call natural, but yeah, okay, I would say a little bit of natural or natty. So these are the fitness models. Number 6 is fit models, or in the traditional language you would call fitting models, right? Who are these models? So these are the models who are to be used for a specific fitting of a designer clothing, so that they can actually test it out on the models before they release it on production, right? For example, Jockey or some of the top brands, they usually have a top fitting models so that they can actually test out their undergarments before they release it into the market, right? They don't just release it out of the blue, because it has to be comfortable. Number two, it has to be comfortable, man. It has to be comfortable. So in order to ensure the comfort, what these brands do is they actually select the type of models for the different categories. So for a 32 waist size model, they select a particular model with that waist size, and they call him or her in, and then they actually use that on that particular model so that they can see their fittings or how it fits. And similarly, they are also called the people oversized. For, of course, they have to release all sorts of waist sizes, so they call different people or different waist sizes or body measurements, and they measure it on them before they release it into the production. So for this type of modeling, you don't have to have any sort of specific body type. If you're lucky enough, you can be called, and you give an audition, and then if you fit the right measurements, you just have to go do the trials and then come back. So these are the fitting models. Number 7 is promotional modeling. Now, promotional models are the ones that you see on social media, YouTube, or wherever, right? So let's say if a model has a particular influence on social media or any other social media platform, so what these brands do is the brands actually take their Instagram profile, and they actually call them and ask them to promote their products on a specific commission basis, right? I'll give you one example. Let's say I'm running an Instagram profile, all right? I have good amount of followers, which I don't have, okay? And a particular brand contacts me and they ask me, hey, promote my product on your particular post or status or stories or IGTVs, and then you get this amount of money for the commission, or you get this amount of money if people or your followers buy from your profile, right? And if any of my follower purchases that particular product after my promotion, I get some money. I get to make money through promotions. This is actually very simple. You don't have to have rocket science in this. It's very simple. You just have to have good amount of social presence so that you get good sponsorships or good promotional brands that they can approach and they can contact you. All right. Number 8 is Glamour Models. Now, Glamour Models, the name itself indicates that you gotta have a lot of facial aspects, the beauty, and these models are more curvier than the ones that are used for swimsuits or editorial, and they gotta have a certain range of expressions that they can present it on the camera. So glamour is a very different category. It is suitable for the people who have good expressions, facial expressions that they can portray on a particular camera. Now, for example, if I'll give you an example. If there is a sad kind of representation, they have to have that sad expression, something of this sort. I look ugly, I'm sorry, but yeah. And if they have happy kind of expression, they have to portray that on the camera, which is really difficult. So this type of modeling is suitable for the models who have very good facial expressions, and they can carry themselves well on the camera, and they can showcase a very good expression, right? It's most popular across the world, print model. A print model is a model who you see on your day-to-day magazines, billboards, campaigns, ads, or photographs, or wherever there are possibilities of representing a brand, even in digital space, right? Print models are very popular, right? Now what happens here is, the requirements wise, male or female, they don't have to be that tall as per the other the categories that I spoke. They just have to be normal height, because it's just the photographs that they'll be working for, right? So they don't have to be that tall. One important thing you have to make a note here is, you'll have to have a very clear skin. You'll have to have that presentation that kind of enhances when they capture you on the camera, and you'll have to have a very good smile, right? That's about it. For print modeling, you can actually reach out to any of the agencies or any of the popular brands that are working, and then give your interviews, and make sure before you reach out to them, make sure your skin is very good and your skin is smooth. This doesn't mean that you'll have to be fair. No ways. You can be of any color, any damn color, and you can still approach and still be a print model. So for all the people out there who think that their skin is dark, my skin is this, my skin is that, it's all bullshit. You guys can do it. You guys can approach, and you guys can be top model for print category. All right, that's about it. Make a note of it, guys. I'm sure these tips will help you guys in the future. If you have any questions or any of the suggestions, just drop a note below in the comment section. I'll reply to it, or DM me on Instagram. I'm free to reply to all your questions or concerns, and then we'll go from there. All right, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, if you're feeling generous, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications, so that you get the first notification as soon as I make a video. All right, and the videos is only for you guys. I want to make this video especially helping you guys, and you guys can prosper in your career. All right, that's about it. Signing off right now.